Hello everyone. Previously we had discussed about this one mixins, right? Today we'll be discussing about the abstract classes. So what are abstract classes? Abstract classes are the blueprints for other classes, right? So they are the blueprints for the other classes containing methods and properties that must be implemented in derived classes. So they cannot be instantiated directly, right? Again, I'm telling abstract classes are the blueprints for the other classes containing methods and properties that must be implemented in the derived classes, and also they cannot be instantiated directly, right? So let's see the same thing. Let's try to implement the same thing with the example. So initially we'll go with defining and extending the abstract class. The second example will be going with the abstract class with the properties, right? First, let's go with the defining and extending an abstract class. So let's go with abstract class with the abstract method, right? So I'll just give here abstract class and just give the name animal here. Quickly make use of the abstract. This one is nothing but the method, right? I'll just make use of the make sound method. Let me give void here. This is nothing but the abstract method within the abstract class. Let me make use of one more method. This one, let me give void here as well, right? Let me quickly log here. Right, this is fine. So I'll just come out of this one. So next, let me create one more class. So here I'll just give here extends animal, right? So again, within this, let me make use of the method make sound. So again, within this, let me quickly log something. I'll just give here barking, right? So this is fine. Let me come out of this class and let me make use of the variable name dog. Let me give here new dog. And this is there. Next, let me give here make sound. Let's call the make sound method, as well as I have made use of the move, I think, right? I'll just call the same method here, this one. So let me copy and paste it over here. So the output that we need to get here is basically barking and moving, right? So I'll quickly explain what I've done here. So the animal class here, you can clearly see here, class animal, whatever I have made use of here. This one, the animal class contains an abstract method make sound. We know here, right? This one. Animal class contains an abstract method make sound, which must be implemented in the subclasses. Basically, which this must be make sound must be implemented in the subclasses. Here you can clearly see we are making use of make sound here again, right? So again, I'm telling, so the animal class contains an abstract method make sound, which must be implemented in the subclasses. We can clearly see here, right? And also, the dog class provides a concrete implementation for make sound. Here you can clearly see here, right? The dog class provides a concrete implementation for the make sound, and finally the move method is inherited without modification. Here, this one, the move method is inherited without any modification here, right? So we are calling make sound and this one move method here. So let's try to run the code. We have to get the output barking and moving, right? So here we are getting error line number 1, semicolon expected. So just give me a second here. I've done something wrong, I think. Yeah, I have given here, I have misspelled abstract basically here. This has to be, yeah. This is fine. Let me run the code now. Again, yeah, now you can see the output that we are getting here is barking and moving, which is absolutely correct. So I have said this one I have explained correctly. So the animal class, whatever here I have made use of this one, the animal class basically it contains an abstract method make sound. We can clearly see here, right? This one which must be implemented in the subclass. So here subclass dog, within this one we are making use of the make sound this one method, right? So the dog class provides a concrete implementation for the make sound as we can see here. And finally the move method is inherited without any modification. So the reason we are getting the correct output, right? Backing and moving. So let's move with the next example. So next let's go with the abstract class with properties. So I'll quickly erase this one. So this one let's consider abstract class with abstract and concrete properties, right? So I'll quickly come here. Let me give here abstract class. Let me consider shape here. So I'll just give here abstract area, nothing but the method, right? So I'll just give here area which is of the type number, and name which is of the type string. So let's call the constructor here. So within constructor, let's pass the parameter name which is of the type string. Let's initialize name here, this dot name. I'll set this one to name. So I'll just come out of this class. So let me create one more class. I just name this one circle. Extends shape. So here radius which is of the type number, and also let's call constructor again here. Within this one I'll just pass radius which is of the type number. So within this one let me make use of the super keyword. So I'll just pass the circle within the string, right? So here let's also initialize radius here. I'll just set this one radius to radius. So this is fine. Next I'll just call the method area which is of the type number, and within this one let's return something very quickly. I'll just give the formula math.py into this dot radius 2, right? So this one is nothing but the exponential operator, this one, right? So next what I'm doing here, just give me a second here. Next after this one I'll just come here. Let me give const circle new circle. Let me pass some random number here. I'll just pass 5 in this case. Let's quickly log circle. This one I have considered small, right? I'll just leave here circle dot name, and also let me quickly log here circle dot area. So the output that we need to get here is one thing is circle, and the output here based on this formula we need to get the area, right? So we have to get output around 78 point something. Let's see here. Just give it, this has to be circle, right? Yeah. Just give me a second here. Let me quickly run this code. So what happened here? Line number 18 we are getting error. Area, this one has to be colon, not semicolon. This is fine. Line number 19 cannot find math. So this has to be small a. Yeah, let me run this code again. Yeah, now we are getting the output circle and 78 point something, right? Based on this formula. So what I have done here is the shape class. So whatever the class I have considered here, class shape I have considered here, right? So the shape class includes an abstract method area. We can clearly see here. It includes a method, an abstract method area, and concrete property name. This one here, this one. When I say concrete property name, this one. The shape class includes an abstract method which is area and the concrete property name. And we know that circle class extends shape here. This one. Circle class extends shape, implementing the area method and using the name property. Basically, implementing the this one area method. Here we can clearly see, right? Implementing the area method and the name property as well. So we are getting the correct output, right? We have to get the output. One is a circle, and we have to get the output based on this formula. We are getting 78 point something, this thing, which is absolutely correct. So I hope the concept of abstract class with properties and defining and extending an abstract class is completely clear. Nothing but I hope the concept of abstract classes is completely clear. Next, let's discuss about the interfaces versus type aliases topic, right? For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.